So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And here's Mbappe. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Kane. That's Gerrard. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yamal. Alaba. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Messi. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Shot, chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So a breakthrough already. Tries to play it through. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And it's Rijkaard. Zanetti crosses. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Saliba. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in.
Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Son Heung-min! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well,
and it's been given away. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Kane. De Bruyne. Now it's Kane. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very... And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Yamal. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Now there's a fight. It's Xavi! Gerrard. Kane. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Rijkaard. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Kane. Now he's running away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking to play him in. O'Reilly wins the duel this time. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! He'll try from distance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Half-time getting close now. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. And he's certainly on... And the shot! De Bruyne. Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Bruno Fernandes. Alaba. Kimmich.
2 added minutes has
Gerrard.
been indicated.
Great vision. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Son Heung-min! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he should have made it 4.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Now, this could be a chance. And here's... Takes the shot! It's Son Heung-min! And he shoots! That is some save from Khan! And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back on the way.
Munich really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. And it's De Bruyne. Kane! And the ball's come loose here. Koundé. Oh, now he can run away with it. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Son... Oh, shooting chance! And that is high.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Kimmich. To Gerrard. And it's De Bruyne. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pass somewhat off target. Marquinhos. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Impressive jump! And no mistake! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So time for change,
Mbappe.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So
Bruyne.
now the difference is
Number
3.
5. Marquinhos.
Quarter of an hour into the second
Coming on
half.
the field.
It's a
Number
threatening
9.
ball.
Didier Drogba.
Rijkaard.
Number 8.
Xavi.
Messi. Number 20. Zabani.
That's been cut out, well played. Alaba. And it's O'Reilly. And it's Drogba. And here's Kane. It's Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zola. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Zabani. O'Reilly. Koundé. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Gerrard! He's got it all! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? It's a good foot in there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there.
Substitutions taking place.
Kimmich. Tries to pass it through. Zabani. And it's Koundé. Messi. Under an awful lot of pressure. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi. Lee Kang-in conjures time and space where few can. Lee Kang-in. Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kvaratskhelia! It's a goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution in progress.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That is some save! In he goes again! Oh, there's a probing ball. Xavi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Owen. And Owen! It is a very, very good save. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 5
O'Reilly.
minutes added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Kane! Kane! Son Heung-min. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Lee Kang-in. Son Heung-min. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play it.
He's in one-on-one. Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
He's in, must be! He's having a shot! Marquinhos. Koundé. And Marquinhos. Hazard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Gerrard. Kane. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now he's running away. Bruno Fernandes! And no mistake. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go and...
Oh, that's ambitious. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pullet plays it short. That's good play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the far post. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's made its way to him. That's destined for the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And this is shapes to shoot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now that looks a decent ball. Puskás gets flagged offside. Bullet tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Tries one from range! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Kimmich. Alaba. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that could set him on his way. Puskás with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Gerrard couldn't squeeze it through. Puskás! And the finish! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to
Shot a goal! Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Bruyne. Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes. And it's O'Reilly. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. That's where it came from. Bruno Fernandes. Bullet. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bullet. That's a good foray he's making. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, delightful ball. That's the keeper's ball. Stam. Now, can they get him away? Vieira cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Just eases him off the ball. Thuram. And the counter is on. And it's Hullet. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Today, please have your entry tickets
Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're on the way for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without...
And he's decided to go for it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that is a little undercooked. That has been cut short. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Kane. It's Kane! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And it's De Bruyne. It's a searching pass. Oh, important interception. Pull it. This looks promising. Played out towards the right wing. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, good spread. Bullet! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Koundé. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. O'Reilly. That's Gerrard. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Bruno Fernandes.
Looking to play him in.
Number 19.
Caught offside that time.
Mbappe. Number 5. Marquinhos. Coming on the field. Number 8. Messi. Number 15. Rafael Leao. Number 21. Del Piero.
Kimmich.
Number 17.
Rafael Leao.
Upamecano.
And here's Del Piero. Pull it. Now it's Puskas. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he shoots! Goal! Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Number
They
21.
forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt that
He'll try from distance! Quality ball. Del Piero going after that. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Good ball, good take. He has a look up. That's a good ball. And he's there to belt it away. Upamecano. And here's Kane. Lovely. And Del Piero! Oh, it rattles the bar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to get it away. And they've got a throw.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Koundé. Cruyff going forward. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! That's going to go a long way. Roll! And again, he is at his elastic best. De Bruyne. De Bruyne chasing after it. Cruyff aimed beyond the defence. Upamecano. Messi. De Bruyne.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Cruyff. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Messi.
if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. And they're back on the ball again. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.